this up.
Now, what are we showing us here?
Here's your rule of thirds. Here.
Rule of thirds?
And then you've got all of the stuff that you need down here, you know, for your white balance and all stuff like that. So I can pull this camera out here. Make sure this is all solid. If it's not, what's the deal? Well, let it hold for a minute. But anyway, you get the idea.
Yeah.
Which would typically be way back here. Let's move it back this way. Over here.
Well, that's a pretty good camera. What have you got there?
Okay, it's not balanced on here right now, but you can get the idea.
Yes.
I had took it all apart to go down to the square tonight.
That's
This
pretty
is a
good.
wireless transmitter. This is an audio receiver here, so the audio goes out of there into here, like that. So the camera, the HDMI feed comes around over here into this, so you can monitor it here, and then this comes down and goes into the camera link, which goes to my broadcast hub down there, and that's what goes then to the 4G hotspot that goes to the internet.
Wow.
So,
That's some serious setup here.
well, yeah, this is all professional stuff. It's designed for broadcast. So we can sit here and do this, and
That is so cool the way you're able to do that.
so if somebody's on there, you can. But the point is, typically, you know, you got to control these kind of things so you can get some slow zooms like that going. You know.
Yeah.
See, that's the kind of cinematic stuff that you need to do when you're broadcasting. So this is just one view, but I can back this up back over there. What I did last night, I had one camera here, I had one camera here, I had one camera over there, and I had one camera over here.
Multiple cameras. I don't even stream that way. I'm a one-man operation. I hook up
So
my.
all mine was one man. I was here alone. I did it all by myself.
Oh man.
What you saw in there last night?
I saw something that you were advertising your studio.
Well, you saw this right here.
Yes. That's what I saw. Jolynn, that's exactly what I saw.
Well, what you're seeing right here is this camera right here. What's the matter with
Well,
it?
hello and welcome to this place. We're glad to have you.
That's what I saw. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Our facility here, and we're going to just have a little fun today, just checking it out and seeing some of the options.
This is not color balance, as you can see. That's a little pink.
Okay.
You're seeing,
This is more real here.
what
This
happens
is
here,
this is how it ends
It
up.
is set up to where we can do some.
Look at that.
official
Different camera
broadcasting
angles. Man, I don't even have that
see
feature
a
yet.
little bit more of the
So
set
this
from
is
the
what
other view
that
there.
you're seeing this here right there.
Yes.
So we want to
at
welcome
there.
you to be a part of what we're doing here in some ways. And
So I was taking a picture of this system with another camera.
I see that.
What's happening. So here's a little opportunity
Huh.
for us to move around the room and let you see we've got a mirror reflection in the set here where you can actually see the broadcast itself. So it's a little duplicated, but that is kind of part of the
That's a
fun
neat
with-
special
with
effect you
all
just
this.
pulled off.
So anyway, we've got a nice view of some things here. And
Well, what you're seeing in there was one camera that was over here, and I was just beaming it over
enjoy
here.
the set.
You weren't seeing the whole broadcast in there. You're only seeing that one camera in
The
there.
walls are all floating.
So what you're seeing is
And,
a picture
so,
of
you know, we kind of
from
just move
that
from place to
dish
place. Got a
that
little
way.
automatic,
See, and it's just.
camera following going
Well,
on
I had a
here
camera that was
tonight, so you
following
can,
me.
see
I did
a little
all
bit
this
of
by
what's
myself.
happening.
All by yourself?
Controlling the whole event here from my control pad. And
Okay, you
it
got a
allows
control
us
pad.
to move around the room,
I don't have a control
do some
pad.
things that are quite flexible.
I have a soundboard for more
So,
microphones. I
anyway,
got a decent
this
laptop
kind of brings
with
in,
good processing
a
power.
little bit of the idea of what this is all about. We're glad that you're watching.
See, I'm
and
just
we
switching
appreciate
cameras.
your-
There's all I did.
Your comments and any suggestions.
Now
that
you're
you
doing
might
this all
have.
from a hotspot?
So
You,
Well,
you,
we're gonna
you
be
don't
coming in,
actually have.
live a little bit more. more.
The hotspot is just transmitting what I've already switched.
Okay.
After it's produced, it goes out. Now, this is this camera here. You're seeing this camera here that was aimed at me when I was sitting right here.
How all of this works and how
So I have fiber optics. I have firmware.
Well,
So you're using a hotspot.
yeah, there's no, I don't even have internet here.
And as you can see,
And you're doing all this without an internet connection.
one of our cameras in front of us here.
That's amazing what you're able to pull off.
We've got a little bit of follow
See if the
motion
camera's
going
following me
here.
there?
We don't
Did
have
you see
somebody
that?
Yes.
operating this
Look
camera
back
tonight.
here.
And
Now watch-
this
now watch
gives
what
a
happens
little
when I
bit
get
of a
up.
taste of just a quick
So this
kind
is
of,
this camera's locked on
production
me.
this evening, just live, impromptu, to let you see how all of this works and how it comes
That's a
together.
good picture. And you're doing
So once
all this
again,
on just a hotspot.
This is
Now I
kind of a
changed
back
it.
view where we
You're
can
seeing
move
this
around the
camera.
room.
Now watch what
And as you
happens.
can see, it allows us some flexibility.
Now watch what happens with the
we
camera.
got
See, it's moving.
It's following you.
in front of us here.
Nobody's here
We've got a
doing
little bit of
that.
follow motion going here because we don't have somebody operating this camera tonight.
So that I was like,
So this works out just quite nice, and we're real happy.
So
the
this-
way
oh my
it's coming
God.
together.
so how does that work exactly? How does that camera follow you? Is there a program?
And
Yeah, it follows me.
seeing a little bit of.
I could take the camera
what we're
off and it would
doing
still
here with
follow me.
this place
The camera
studio.
wasn't what was following me. It
And,
was the device that was
as I say,
following me.
the
And the camera was mounted on
props
the
are all
device.
floating. We've got other kinds of walls.
Ooh,
that
you're
we
down
can
to
bring in and
15%.
set up. So we want to find some opportunities to serve
That's incredible,
our
Joe.
community, and this is
Jolynn.
one way that we can do that. As you notice, we've got room for
That's amazing.
a keyboard here and a room
So you're
for
seeing it
some
just as it
musicians.
was.
And,
I haven't changed it since last
plenty
night.
of space for some audience people. So thank you for watching, and thank you for your time and sharing some comments back with us. We
Now,
appreciate it.
On your
And,
4G, what are your upload speeds?
I had it on 5G,
close and
but that was
see
a
what
joke.
comes up next.
5G in
So
Springfield's
we
a
wish you
joke
a
right
great
now.
day. Thank you.
So
So do you get decent upload speeds?
I did last night, but normally in 5G, no.
But your 4G, your uploading
I am
speed
now,
is
'cause
pretty.
I called and I gave him hell. I said, look, I'm paying you for a huge amount of money to have dependable service and it's not working. You either fix it or I'm out of here.
Yeah, because where I'm moving to, I'm gonna have to use Verizon possibly, and I'm asking my dad about the upload speeds because what I've got right now,
There's
I've
no
got
5G there. Forget 5G.
okay.
Just stay with 4G LTE right now. in
I've
Springfield.
got. I don't have that. What I've got is CenturyLink. It's a wire and it's
Well, if you do
fiber
that,
optic.
see, I can do that too, and I've got this whole place wired. I've got cables for that.
But where I'm going, there won't be fiber optic. I'll have to depend on a hotspot.
Forget the fiber optic. You aren't going to deal with that. You're not dealing with that. You just got to go to a router.
Yeah.
If you've got a cable service, like if MediaCom, if you've got a router and you get to your router.
See,
That's
I
why
had
see, here's
for
what
a
I
while.
carry. See, I carry
Yeah.
all that to get to a router.
Yeah. See, that's what kind of wire I have.
So I carry that and all kinds of connectors in here so that I can. plug
Because
it.
when I had AT&T, it took all night to upload a 5-minute video to YouTube.
I know.
All freaking night. It's- No. And when I went to CenturyLink, it was a 5-minute is uploaded in 2 minutes. Bada boom, bada bing. From my camera, it's plugged into the laptop. It's like super fast. Super fast. I'm going,
Yeah.
wow. Now I'm moving to Marshfield. I'm concerned about my upload speeds. I said I need to be able to upload a 10-minute video in at least 30 minutes.
I don't know what T-Mobile's like in Marshfield. You check in, but Verizon may be your best choice. I'm not using Verizon. I've used T-Mobile, but just recently when I called them, they went back in on my hotspot and had me reset the entire thing. I went off of 5G. I went back to 4G.
Who are you
LTE.
using?
I was using 5G T-Mobile,
T-Mobile. Oh, they usually suck.
and they do have 5G here, but I'm on the 3rd floor and I can do speed tests, and it doesn't give me enough. I'm lucky to get 2 or 3 megabytes up. I got 6 last night. What you saw me do, because I had 6 up on 4G LTE. But I do this. Do you have a speed test thing on your thing?
I'm sure I can find it.
Well, I'll show you how it works. So here, okay, All right, we're looking at 5G right now.
Okay.
There's nothing. It's on the phone. So here's what the phone service is with my 5G.
Speed tester. It's an
Okay.
app you
All right, we're
download.
at T-Mobile. Okay, I'm connected. Now watch this. This will tell you what 5G is, because this is hooked to 5G. Okay, that's really good. 75 up toward 100. That's good download speed.
That'd be the same as upload speed.
Well, you'll see in a minute. All right. So, okay, now it's done. Now it's ready to do the upload. Now, if you get 6, look at that. Now it's down to 2, 5, 3. I can stream.
I'm getting 1,000 bits. What do they call that? 1,000
well
per
this is
second.
This is 6.82. This is the upload that's average at that point. 100 down, that's fine. I don't care about the download speed because I'm not downloading anything.
I'm mostly upload person.
Of course. So that's what you got to go by. But you've got other things too over here that you have to deal with. See.
So.
Don't need that. So, but now
Mediacom offers.
Now let me show you what happens when I go to my 4G hotspot. Let me line it up on here. Let's see if I can find it first.
What do they
There
call
it
that?
is. This is all right. This is my 4G hotspot, and it's connected. Now look at the speed on this one. Oh, I have to clear that off. There we go. Now we go.
Okay, we're speed testing here,
Right
folks.
now, this is T-Mobile 5G. Now let's see, or 4G. This is on 4G now.
This is the download speed.
Okay. So the download isn't as good as it is on the 5G. It's at 50, 60, something like that. And that's pretty good. That's reasonable. I mean, that'll stream YouTube stuff. Easy. Now look at the upload speed. Boy, that's down too right now. That's pathetic. See, I would have trouble with that. That's not very good at all.
See, I depend on upload speed because
yeah.
I upload content.
Okay,
So
well,
for
if
me, that's important.
See, so I have to change my bit rate for uploading if I do that, because if I send up like 8 gigabytes and they can only handle 4, it isn't going to work.
I'm getting 1,000.
I need to do half of whatever they give me. See, that's the formula. If you've only got 8 gigabytes up, then I can't send more than 4. So you got to know those speed things if you're going to do Wi-Fi. If you're going to do professional live streaming, if you're just playing around with Facebook and people's home videos, nobody gives a crap.
I'm getting.
You know, they don't care.
When they say my speed's 1,000 bits, what are they talking about here?
Is this yours? Yeah.
No, yeah, that's mine. So what do they mean by 1,000 bits?
Well, you're talking. Well, would that be 1 megabyte?
Was it one?
Megabytes and kilobytes. There's kilobytes, megabytes. You need 4 meg. If you got 4 meg up, you got it.
Oh,
Or 4 kilobytes up. No, 4 meg up. You have to have 4.
Oh, I'm doing pretty good, but where I'm moving to Marshfield, Dad says he gets good internet as far as watching YouTube. He's able to download videos pretty quick.
If they've got a tower there, it doesn't matter whether it's in Marshfield or Conway or Lebanon or Springfield or downtown New York.
Yeah.
If they got the tower there, you're probably going to. It's having a tower that's set up with the right stuff. But these salespeople don't know anything about that. They really don't. They think they do, but
Dad says they don't have a tower.
yeah. So I'll show you how this works here.
So this is your touchpad. Now you control a lot of stuff. Your
Yeah.
cameras from here, right?
Yeah. So when I want my broadcast hub on, I'll have to turn it on here a minute.
She's going to show us how this works. So I am so amazed by your. I'm so envious.
It'll take 2 minutes for it to fire up.
I gotta admit, Jolynn, I'm envious.
Well,
You work so hard. You did a good job.
Well, I'm just focused on trying to do. This is not meant to be a consumer grade facility. It's meant to be something that we can do professional production work with. And what I've got here is not full broadcast standard. but
You're getting there.
Well, it allows us to do stuff in high definition. It's basically high definition broadcast. If I can do 4K video, but if nobody's broadcasting in 4K.
No, I don't think I am either.
KY3 isn't.
Do you know what I use when I do my hard copy?
There's nobody in town broadcasting 4K.
All I use is my iPad and decent lights and a $30 microphone. It looks crisp and clear, and you can hear me loud and clear.
Yeah.
But
See,
I don't have anything like this.
Our social platforms are different. So here's how this works. So let me see if it's on yet. Not yet. It's still blinking. It takes a little time to upload all of this.
This is so cool.
Oh, it'll come on. Well, let's see what we can do. In order to make this work, let's just do this. Let me turn this on. I'll fire up a camera link here. Okay, now it's come on, and it'll
Gotta
watch
be careful.
yourself.
I know.
So it's searching to transmit this camera over to the broadcast hub. Okay, the broadcast hub is on down there now.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is come over here and find it.
That's so neat how you do these things.
So I found it, and now I'm going to connect to it. So I'm going to join it, and I'm going to talk to that hub and tell it what it's to do with everything that's broadcasted. Everything is going to that hub down there on the floor. It doesn't belong on the floor. It really belongs up high, but because it's close, it doesn't have to be up high. Okay.
There it is.
Yeah. So, all right. So now when I come to my hub here, okay, so
Okay.
it's on, and I'm in the program, and this camera now is showing up here on
Right.
the top. So whatever I do with this camera here, you can see it over here. See it moving?
Yeah.
So that's camera number 1.
Okay.
Now, if I want to put camera number 2 on, let me grab one that I can do that. Let me just take a cell phone here. Let's just do this. I can take my cell phone now
Okay.
because it's set up. It also has an app on here that allows it to communicate directly to the hub. So I'm going to broadcast directly to that hub. Okay.
Wow, you're going to broadcast to the hub. Okay.
All right, so I'm going to connect with it here. Connecting. Well, I'm going to have to go up and tell it to do it. Let's see here. Let me come over here. I've got to go over here and tell it to connect to the hub. Instead of to the cell tower, see it's going to the hub, I have to go to that. So I'm going to go to that device instead of anything else.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm connected. So now my camera, I'm going to bring up my camera, and it's connected to this, and you'll see it show up right there.
Okay.
So now this is camera number 2.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So that shows up here. So now what I'm going to do is, let's see here, review my sources. Let's see, let's open up a project. Let's just do this one. Let's see if it'll work. Well, there we go.
Look at
Okay, so now I want to preview this one, so I tap on that and I send it over into preview.
Mm-hmm.
So this camera now is ready. It's in the preview mode to where if I want to broadcast it, what I do is take that and I throw it into the broadcast. And because, well, let's see, create a project. Let's just do this one here. Okay, so now this feed is broadcasting. If I were to set it up to broadcast, this is the broadcast feed.
Okay.
So what I see here is going out. If I decide I want to do this one here, I can throw it into the preview. And
Okay.
if I want, let's say I'm over here with this scene, and I want to go to this scene, I just hit this over here, and I can send it down here to the bottom.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
See, so that's what's going out. So I can have 4 cameras showing up here, and if I decide I want that one, I can just do this, and it'll just switch it over to that. Now, the other thing is, if I'm in a hurry and I decide I want this one, I can do this and double tap it, and I can send it down here.
That is so cool.
See, and I can put this into preview
Yeah.
here, But if I want that one down here, I can double tap it and it'll come down here.
Amazing.
See? And then I've got this over here. So here's my audio mixer. I can bring this up here and I can see my audio levels on every one of my cameras and I can adjust them up and down. This is the mixer for the broadcast over here.
Okay.
And if I want to listen to this on my headphones, I can tap that so I can hear it in my headphone. If I don't want it to go to the broadcast, I can adjust which cameras go to the broadcast and which ones I can listen to. So I've got complete control of my audio right here. Okay. So then I can come back to my screens and then I can see this. This is preview and that's what's going out to the broadcast. So that's going out live right now. Okay. Just moving it around. There it is. Okay. And if I want to go to this one over here, I just double tap that one and then it's on. And this one doesn't affect it at all.
Wow.
It's a multi-channel, multi-camera switcher. And if you want to put, let's say I want to put, I'll lay that over here. Let's say I want to put lower thirds on it. I can come up here and let's see my video sources. Let's just do, I can bring up graphics. I can put lower thirds in, scores, and things like that, just like you would with a computer.
Yeah.
And if I want to move them around, I can tap that and I can say, well, I want to slide it down there.
That's so cool.
See?
That is so neat, the way you're able to do that.
And then I can bring it down here in the bottom, and there it is. Now it's on the screen. And if I don't want it there, I can just take it back out like that. It's a full broadcast system.
I know.
But it's for multi-channel cameras. Typically, you'd have somebody running each of those cameras, somebody doing all the audio mix. And now I'm just taking the audio from these cameras. So what audio you're seeing is like here. You're seeing audio. Well, you're not here. Now you're seeing. There's the audio here. And I can see that down here. I can see it here. And it'll also show up here.
Now,
So my audio mixer's right here. So this is that camera right here. In fact, we can do this if I want to hear
I
it.
guarantee this, folks. This is what Joe Rogan does behind the scenes. You don't see. It's more than you meets the eye.
More than you meets the eye. More than you meets the eye.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
You're hearing the latency before it goes out to the broadcast.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I've got it set up. Now, if I were to do that, you won't hear anything now. Because it's off. And now it's back on. Let's put this on. Let's put this on. Now, let's see here. This is on. If I switch it to that, let's see here. Let's take that up. Hello. So let's see. Let's put that on and this on. So now both of them are going out on the broadcast. This is the broadcast level right there. It's repeating because it's hearing this thing
Yeah.
go round and round. So that's the audio mixer.
That's pretty neat.
So that's kind of how that works. And yeah, it's kind of fun. So let's go back to this. Now, if I wanted that to drop down here, or if I want to fade to black, I can come over here to this and see where it says fade